Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back. I hope you are having a fantastic start to your Saturday. So typically on Saturdays, I would be sharing my weekly home fragrance roundup, and never fear, she will still go up this weekend, but I'm gonna upload my weekly home fragrance tomorrow on Sunday, so check back tomorrow for that. In today's video, I received a very generous PR package from Kringle earlier this week, and these are all of the new country candle and Kringle candle scents that are going to be launching for the spring and summer. And I thought it would be kind of fun to do a first sniff impressions video with these. So I have not stuck my nose into any of these fragrances. I did go ahead and take off the saran wrap on the outside of these, at least for most of them. I didn't do the 3 wicks, but that way, you know, we're not wasting quite as much time as we're going through these. But yeah, these, I did not pay for these. I want to be completely upfront about that. These were sent as PR, like I mentioned. I will put a link to where to shop with Kringle Candle in the description box right below this video. I will also put my discount code, which is Melanie15. That is an affiliate discount code, so do be aware of that. Typically, the new fragrances do not go on sale for a couple of months after their initial release. So the affiliate discount code is probably the only like sale that you're going to get on these for the time being. But if you can be patient, I do know that in the coming weeks, probably, like I said, about a month or two from now after the initial release, we should start seeing these being put as part of the different sales that are offered. Usually my discount code will even work with the sales, so it's always worth trying when you're checking out. There's no minimum purchase or anything like that, so see if you can save yourself some money there. I'm so excited to sniff through these. This will be a true first impressions. We are literally going to get a lot of facial expressions here. It's really hard for me to hide my dislike for certain fragrances. So if you have the same types of scent preferences as I do, maybe that's helpful for you in terms of, you know, deciding whether you want to take a chance on something or not. That being said, there will be daylights, there will be wax melts. So if you are ever unsure about a fragrance, I highly recommend that you start with either the daylights or the wax melts. The daylights are not meant for you to like have a room filling experience. They're basically like a votive where you can see what the fragrance smells like on cold sniff, and then you can also see if the fragrance transforms once it's lit. There's just enough wax in there. I think there's like a 12-hour burn time on those. So it's just enough to give you a sense of whether you want to invest in the full size of a candle. That being said, these are available in the large jars for both Kringle and Country, as well as the medium jars for both Kringle and Country. So I know there is a chance, it's not for sure yet, but there is a chance that the medium jars could disappear from Kringle in the future. I know that's something that they're mulling over. I know a lot of you really love the medium jars, so hopefully they keep them around, but I'm not sure about that. But for the spring and summer 2024, we do still have medium jars available. The 3 wicks are available as well. And again, the daylights and the wax melts. Now, upon the initial release, sometimes the daylights and wax melts aren't ready to go. So if you don't see those quite yet, they are coming. Don't worry. As far as launch date, what is the anticipated launch? All right, so it looks like March 1st at noon Eastern Standard Time. That is potentially subject to change, so I will notify you on my YouTube community tab as well as over on Instagram if that is changing. But as of right now, March 1st is when we are going to be able to purchase these hopefully delightful, hopefully delicious, I'm hoping for some gourmands here, scents for the spring and summer 2024. Again, it's 12 all new fragrances, 6 Kringles, 6 Country, and I already went through the different sizes. So, all right, you guys, I don't have fragrance notes for these. I do for the 3 wicks, because with the 3 wicks, they do list the fragrance notes on the bottom, but they are not listed on the other candles, and I don't have the information yet from Kringle. So what I'm sharing with you is more of a like basic type of, this is what my nose picks up predominantly. I know that Kringle likes to list a lot of fragrance notes, and sometimes, you know, you can definitely pick those up as you are reading through the fragrance notes, but my intention with today's video is just to let you know like what type of scent this is, kind of the strength on cold sniff, what my thoughts are on it, you know, just, you know, how I feel about it. So that is the intention with today's video. These will all get burned and you will see post-burn reviews in the coming weeks. I do like to burn these for at least 4 to 5 times, just to be able to see if anything changes. And then also specifically with the Country Candle, which I know that Kringle has been making some changes with the wicks in here. Country Candle is newer to the soy formulation. They used to be paraffin. So I know they're still working out some kinks here and there, but one of the major kinks that a lot of people were complaining about were the wicks. They were kind of troublesome. Ooh, I just got a whiff of that. And I really like what I'm smelling there. Holy moly, I shouldn't have done that. Anyway, yeah, so the wicks are new in the Country Candles, so we should be seeing some improved burn performance here. So as always, the post-burn reviews will be coming your way. With Country Candles, I like to at least get like 1/3 of the way down, if not half, before I share my thoughts. But we'll see how they do. I might be able to do it a little bit earlier. Typically, if there are wick issues, those show up pretty early on. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into it, you guys. Again, check the description box for all of the information that I mentioned, and I cannot wait. All right, I'm gonna start with the one that I was just holding because the whiff that I got from this is absolutely beautiful. Okay, so we'll go with Country Candle first. Okay, this is Country Candle lemon tea and roses. So let's take a look at the label. Beautiful, kind of simple. Love the color of this wax. Big fan of this kind of light blue. It's just, it almost has like a hint of like a mint green to it as well. So pretty. I want a nail, this is actually like the next like nail polish color that I'm interested in getting for March when I go get my nails done again. So yeah, I might take this candle in for inspo. Let's see what we are getting here because, oh man, first of all, the oils are juicy on this one. This is the only one that has oils popping through the wax. So I'll just kind of show you there. You can see how wet that is. Do you see that? It's glistening, huh? Hey buddy, how you doing? Alf is in my lap, so if you start hearing some snoring, that's your free pug ASMR. Oh, you guys. Listen, my tea lovers out there, do I have a fragrance for you? It is this. This is the most lovely, it's like a black tea base with lemon, a healthy dose of lemon, really fresh, sweet, juicy lemon, and a really lovely, I would say almost borderline old-fashioned rose type scent, maybe like a David Austin type of rose. Really beautiful, very perfumey rose, but somehow it works well with that tea note. This is beautiful. This is the type of fresh scent that I think would be so lovely on a warm spring day if you are airing out your house. I've talked about this a lot, but I really love airing my house out periodically, especially, you know, with the amount of home fragrance that I utilize. Sometimes it's good to just kind of open all the windows and clear everything out. My Oma used to do this when I was younger. It's like a big German thing to air your house out. So it's something that I've carried on into my adulthood. And this, while I had all of the windows open on a warm, a warm, springy day, would just be such a great combination. I really like this so much. When I first saw like the name of it, because before these, before they sent these out, they kind of let us know what was going to be coming down the pipeline. And when I saw the name of this one, I was like, oh, I'm sure it'll be fine. This is more than fine, you guys. This is beautiful. And if you are a tea lover, if you're a lemon lover, and especially if you like the pairing of rose with this, you got to check it out. This is gorgeous. Okay, I'm just going to grab the next one. This color also kind of stood out to me. Oh, isn't that beautiful? So they're beautiful springy colors. I will say this is a very vibrant lineup when it comes to the colors that they used in the country candles. Now, I'm not sure about this one. This is cotton flowers. So let's take a look at that label. So obviously we have some cotton and we have some eucalyptus. Listen, I still am not a fan of eucalyptus. It's been a long time since I've worked with a lot of it being a florist. So I feel like now maybe that I'm not smelling eucalyptus constantly, maybe I can enjoy it a little bit more in home fragrance. But also, even before I became a florist, eucalyptus was never really like my thing. I don't love the fresh scents. I don't love the spa, more zen type scents. That's just not naturally what I gravitate towards. But who knows? I'm kind of here's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting like a cotton laundry type note with fresh eucalyptus, which I think could definitely work together, but I really don't know what to expect from this one. So let's see. So no, there's no oils poking through there. Ooh, okay. She's not my favorite. But listen up. If you like, man, the uke here it's quite strong, but I'm also getting a hint of almost like a slightly mentholated minty type note. Almost like a cough drop, but a minty cough drop. It's very fresh. The fresh people, this is you. You're gonna love this. But it's a lot of eucalyptus. It's a lot of like that kind of mentholated mint type note to my nose. And I'm not smelling anything laundry related. So I'm not really getting like a cotton type vibe here. Not that cotton always has to be a laundry scent, but that's typically what I equate it with. Yeah, I'm not really getting that. Very fresh, very, like I could totally see walking into like a high-end like boutique spa type situation and then pumping this exact scent through their, you know, like air system. Like this is totally a fresh spa, more maybe like relaxing or maybe borderline invigorating. I always feel like eucalyptus is a little bit more invigorating. But yeah, listen, it's not awful. It's just not in my wheelhouse, and it's not something that I would probably personally repurchase. But I do think it's good for me to burn stuff like this because one, these are great for clearing the nasal passages, but then also it just forces me out of my comfort zone, which I think is really important to do just in life in general. So I do appreciate receiving that particular fragrance, even though naturally it's not something that I'm like woohoo about. Okay, this one I have a feeling I'm gonna be really woohoo about. This is Strawberry Lemonade. In fact, Craig and I were just at Costco. We went to Costco this morning together and I picked up their strawberry lemonade. They have this really like nice big duo of strawberry lemonade. It's not in the refrigerated section or anything, but if you ever see it at your local Costco, highly recommend picking it up. It is delicious. Just pour that over some ice. So good. Also, if you want to add like a splash of like vodka or something, it also makes a delicious cocktail. Anyway, let's talk about what this smells like. I love the wax. It's kind of a nice, almost like pinky red. It looks very tomato red on camera, but in real life, it's a little bit more of like a pinky red. It smells exactly like that juice that I picked up. Oh, you guys, it is definitely much more lemon forward than it is even strawberry forward. It's definitely a lemonade at its core, with the addition of like some macerated strawberries in there. It's sweet. It's a very sweet lemon. It's not a cleaner lemon type scent, so it doesn't smell like a cleaning product to my nose. Lemon's always a little bit iffy for me. I need my lemons to be super sweet and definitely like edible smelling. If something smells even remotely like a bathroom cleaner or like a kitchen cleaner to my nose, like I'm out with those lemons. Absolutely not. But this is edible lemon, drinkable, I guess. I would say this is 60% lemon, with the remainder definitely being juicy, sweet, macerated strawberries mixed into that lemonade. I'm not really picking up anything minty here. Sometimes I like to add mint to my strawberry lemonade, but I'm not picking anything like that up, at least not on cold sniff. It's good. Man, if you like a sugared lemon, she's your girl. So good. Okay, really excited about this one. I love me some cake pops. So Kringle actually came out with a cake pops fragrance during the holidays as well. That one, I loved it. I hope it sticks around. I hope this is not just a repackage of that, however. So let's see. Beautiful purple wax, by the way, right? Like a really nice kind of lavender purple. Oh. Oh, it's so rich. Not overly buttery, but there's a little bit of a butteriness here. I'm smelling a little bit of like a sugared musk. Like it's not 100% edible. That muskiness, however, I really like that. Definitely a nice vanilla cake base here. A nice, rich, creamy, like sweetened, like buttercream type frosting. And then, yeah, like that sugared musk. Man, oh, they did good with this. It does not smell like the cake pops that we had during the holidays. This is different. And I love this. And I'll be getting more of this. What? Oh, yeah, so far, okay, so far the only one that's a little iffy to me is the cotton flowers, but these other ones, we have some winners, you guys. Okay, here's another one that I think is going to be a little bit iffy to my nose, and I also don't really enjoy pineapple scents, so... Here we have charred pineapple. Listen, I love eating pineapple. I especially love eating like grilled pineapple. So good, especially during the summer. If you have never taken pineapple rings and coated them in cinnamon and sugar and then put them on your grill, what are you doing with your life? You got to do that. So freaking good. I actually, the first time that I had that was at a Brazilian restaurant. Delicious. And ever since then, I've been like, yeah, I'm doing that at home. It is so easy, and it is one of the best desserts. If you put that over vanilla bean ice cream, so good. But anyway, here we have some beautiful, vibrant green wax with some charred pineapples, and it looks like there's some mint and maybe like another type of herb, maybe like thyme. I have a feeling that this is going to be sweet, but also potentially savory at the same time, so let's see. It's a pineapple. It's pineapple. It's a very sweet pineapple. Here's the thing about pineapple for me. It is so intensely sweet that it's pretty much cloying to my nose. And I also find that with home fragrance, a lot of times pineapple smells pretty artificial. I wouldn't say this is artificial. It actually smells almost borderline like those pink pineapples. I'm not getting anything savory though. I might be smelling like a touch of mint or something here for sure, but really the focus here is on that very, very sweet pineapple note. And maybe even just the slightest touch of like the crown of the pineapple, that little bit of like green fragrance that can come off the crown before you pull that up and you up off the pineapple and then slice your pineapple up. I feel like I'm getting a little bit of that as well. Okay, so the more I'm smelling it, the more I'm like, maybe. But I feel like this is the type of scent that I would want to burn in the backyard. And this might be a great one just to save to burn outside during the summer months. And you might be thinking, hey, Broad, what are you talking about burning candles outside? Yeah, so we have a backyard that came with this really lovely covered patio. And we are out there year round. So we have a fireplace out there. So we will literally sit out there from even like the rainiest days to the snowiest days to the sunniest days. It is lovely, and I love burning candles back there. And a lot of times if there's something that's maybe a little bit too much for me to burn inside of the house, like smoky hearth type scents or something like this pineapple, I actually prefer it much better outside. So yeah, that might be one of my outside scents for this summer. But listen, if you like pineapple, that I think is a pretty authentic pineapple note in there. And as of right now, she's not smelling super savory or anything like that. Okay, Sand and Santal. This is another one where I feel like it's just kind of like, I mean, stuff like this is nice, but it's not usually in my wheelhouse. I'm not a huge fan of Santal. But I honestly don't really know what to expect from this one. So I do like the color of the wax though. I like that creamy white. Ooh, okay. This, there's a powderiness that comes through on this, and it blends with that perfumey, this is a very perfumey Santal note for sure. There's a soapiness to this, almost like a zest soap. I have not purchased bars of soaps in years because I just use body wash. But my mom, when we were growing up, she would get Irish Spring, Zest, and this kind of maybe is almost like maybe a cross between like an Irish Spring and Zest soap type situation. There's some soapiness here. Is this interesting? It's definitely a bathroom candle for me. This is not anything that I would burn in a bedroom, a kitchen, a living room, a dining room, or anything like that. This is 100% bathroom. Fancy lady bathroom, if you will. I think I'm gonna put this in the downstairs powder room. This would be perfect for in there. I don't dislike it, but it's not something where if I, you know, came across this, I would be like, oh, immediately, like, get in my cart, you know? Like, it's not that type of fragrance, but it's interesting. I am kind of interested in this. Who are you gonna go bark at? Tough guy over here. Anyway, that gives my poor legs a break. All right, you guys, let's talk these. And we're gonna start with the one that I am most excited about. I anticipate this being something that will be repurchased 100%. I can already tell. First of all, I love ice cream sandwiches. My favorite ice cream sandwich ever. I don't really make ice cream sandwiches at home. Like, it would probably be a lot cheaper if I would, but I like the Ruby Jewel ice cream sandwiches. Have you ever had those? If you have not, if you go to, you know, one of those, like a New Seasons or like a Whole Foods, a grocery store like that, most of them usually carry Ruby Jewel. You're in for an absolute delight there. They are so delicious. But yeah, let's get into the ice cream sandwiches here. Oh, stop it. Listen up, my gourmand lovers. We have it. Oh man, if this has really good strength and throw, this will be... Hey, sir, come on. Come on, thank you. Oh, what a good boy. Okay, first of all, a really lovely, almost chocolate chip cookie type note. A vanilla bean ice cream, and for sure some coconut. Brett, I don't think Brett was overly excited about smelling coconut in here. We were kind of talking about these and I was like, don't tell me too much because, you know, I gotta do my first sniff impressions. But he did say that he smelled coconut in here and secretly I was like, even though he was like, I smell it. I smell that coconut. It's almost like there's like some, what do you call those? Like some coconut chunks or like shaved coconut mixed in with the vanilla bean ice cream. And then just plant that between two thick, delicious chocolate chip cookies. And that is this candle. And I love it. I jelly donut love this. I sweet cream love this. I sprinkled macaroons love this. Ooh, they better not ever discontinue this. Maybe this should have been a reserve because, well, no, because then it would sell out immediately and then I wouldn't be able to get any more. Listen, if you like gourmands, join me in ice cream sandwich heaven. Okay, coral. I have no idea what to expect from this, but I am anticipating a beachy, salty ocean air, fresher type of scent. So let's see what we're getting. I do love the label. Label's pretty simple. It's just got some coral on there. When Stella and I were beach combing when we went to Hawaii in December of 2022, we found so much beautiful coral and we did bring like a couple pieces of it back and she loves it. Ooh, fresh. Fresh perfumey. Maybe even like the tiniest hint of like a beachy floral. What is it that I'm smelling here? I feel like there's even a little bit of like a lemoniness coming out of this. This is interesting. I need to see the fragrance notes for this one because I don't even know where to start with this. There's a lot going on, but I am immediately drawn to this. I'm immediately drawn to this as like a beautiful bedroom scent. It's very fresh. I'm not getting any of like that salty ocean air type vibe, but it does really imply like fresh, like summer beach house vibes for sure. No powderiness. A little bit of lemon. I'm getting like a touch of lemon here on Cold Sniff. I really like this. I don't think it smells like coral, but I think it smells like some beachy goodness. That is delightful. Oh man. All right. Sage and Palo Santo. Okay. I'm not anticipating that I'm going to have a love reaction to this one. I know a lot of people love Palo Santo. It's not really my vibe. I do like the smell of burning sage. You know, if you sage your house, get all the bad vibes, the bad juju out. I do kind of like that smell. So let's see what we're getting here. Ooh, this is a lot of Palo Santo. Yeah. There's a little bit of smokiness from that Palo Santo. Definite. There's some nice sage in here. The sage part I do really like. And maybe that's where we're getting some of that like slightly burned type note. It's not like a hearth, almost like a slight hearth woody type note. It's not bad. This would definitely be a good kind of low-key, relaxing bedroom type vibe. I could see burning this in a bathroom setting. When I first stick my nose into a candle, I don't know if anyone else is like this, but I'm immediately like, where do I want to burn that? Do I want to burn that in my fancy lady living room? Do I want to burn that in my dining room? Do I want to put it in my kitchen? Do I want to put it in my bathroom? Like that is, my mind is like, where am I going to put it? I have to know where it's going to go. And this gives me bedroom and bathroom vibes. Hey, Alf, come here. What kind of shenanigans are you getting into right now? What are you doing, you stinker? So cute. All right, so I did not finish taking, oh, and I'm gonna get interrupted. Let me take the plastic wrap off of the three wicks that I have here, and then we'll be back. Okay, and we're back. We only have 3 more to go. They did send me 3 of the fragrances in the 3-wick format, which I really appreciate. I love the Kringle 3 wicks. By the way, I did place an order for the fruity 3 wicks that were released not long ago. They should be here, I think, tomorrow, and I cannot wait to stick my nose in those. I'll do another first impressions, like haul sniff type video when those come in as well. I cannot wait. I love fruity scents. But this is not fruity. This is gardenia. I actually really love gardenia. One of my favorite gardenia like perfumes is the original Michael Kors. That has a really beautiful gardenia base to it. So I do like a nice gardenia. So we do have some notes here. So I'll read these out. Gardenia, white floral, jasmine, green, musk, and sweet. Beautiful gardenias on the label, right? By the way, let me show you that. Isn't that pretty? Okay. Ooh, for sure gardenia. Ooh, jasmine for sure. Yeah. Jasmine and gardenia is the first thing that hits me here. I feel like for being a pretty potent floral, this is a little bit softer on cold sniff for sure. Ooh, but it's pretty. My floral friends, this is really pretty. There's a green note in here as well, like a leafy type note for sure. And I feel like also I'm smelling just a tiny, tiny bit of honeysuckle. Honeysuckle is not in the floral notes, but they do list white floral. I'm wondering if that's where that honeysuckle is coming from. It's not the predominant floral note, but it's there for sure. It's first gardenia, second jasmine, then that green, and then that almost honeysuckle type note. I like this. I think this is a floral I can get behind, but I do love me some gardenia, like I said. By the way, if I have a perfume, if you don't watch my personal fragrance content, you might want to on Monday, because I have a review of a perfume going up that is almost a dead on dupe of Kringle's Jelly Donut. Do you want to smell like jelly donut? Listen, at first I was like, oh, I'm not sure I want to smell like I want to smell like a jelly donut. This perfume is amazing, so that's coming up on Monday. But yeah, this gives me those Michael Kors vibes. I still have my original bottle of Michael Kors. Ooh, I didn't even, what is this? Eucalyptus and cotton. Kind of some similar vibes here, huh, between these two? But these fragrances are definitely different from each other. This is much more man, that mentholated, almost cough drop type note just keeps hitting me here. And that touch of lemon. So interesting. But this almost smells like a warm, this smells very cool to my nose. This smells warmer to my nose. It's definitely eucalyptus, but it's like a warmed eucalyptus, almost like you put a bouquet of eucalyptus into your shower. Have you seen people doing this? It's I feel like mostly an Instagram thing, but yeah, in the winter months, if you are looking to clear your nasal passages while you're taking a nice hot shower, hang a bunch of eucalyptus in your shower, and then the heat and the moisture will activate that eucalyptus, and you'll get a really nice sensory experience for sure. But I feel like this is a warmer eucalyptus, almost like you're, warming it in the shower. This is interesting. I smell the cotton note in here. The cotton is much more present in here than it was in there. So eucalyptus, clean cotton, lemon, bergamot, sage, white powder. What is white powder? White musk, amber, and soft woods. Amber, yeah. Some of that other stuff might present itself a little more when I am actually burning this. I actually kind of like this. I don't love this, but I do like this better than this one, just on initial impression. But I do still think that this would definitely be like a bathroom type scent to me. I don't know that I would, hey Alfie, come here. Alphonse, come here, stay by mama. Sorry, I have to keep an eye on him because this boy, he does still like marking in the house. He's fully potty trained, but man, if he catches like an old whiff of Kong or something, which sometimes he does some deep sniffing. Like, oh, I think you're smelling my old man still. Oh, okay. The more I stick my nose in this, the more I like it. And that is very surprising to me. That amber, the more I smell this, the more the amber is presenting itself. And I love amber. Maybe that's what I need. Maybe that's what I need with eucalyptus is amber. I need some amber in my life. Okay, and then this last one, I have a feeling Craig, he doesn't normally comment on home fragrance, but if there is one thing that my husband is a massive fan of, it's Bananas Foster. It's his favorite thing to order at like this fancy restaurant that we go to for our anniversary every year downtown. And this here is Bananas Foster from Kringle Candle. And I bet this is gonna inspire him to get out his Bananas Fosters. When we lived in our old house, he made Banana Fosters the first time and he almost lit our kitchen on fire. So luckily the ceilings are higher in this kitchen in here, so maybe I'm telling you, the amount of alcohol he poured into that pan, I was like, sir, simmer down. Okay, banana, brown sugar, soft spice, smoked vanilla bean, butter, soft woods, and sweet. And I do love the bananas on here. Ooh, caramelized banana. I'm smelling caramelized bananas. Warm caramelized bananas. We'll be getting more of this because this is the type of thing that I think he would come home from work and be like, this makes me happy. This is the type of scent that would make Craig happy. I'm not a huge banana person myself. I know a lot of people love banana. This is not Laffy Taffy banana, by the way. This is a more authentic banana. A nice ripe, like perfectly ripe banana, like not too many brown spots, not overly sweet, if you will. Ooh. There's no booziness. I'm not smelling the booziness, but I am getting that soft spice for sure. It is just a tiny bit spicy in terms of maybe like a touch of cinnamon, maybe a little tiny bit of even like some nutmeg, I feel like is coming through for me. Butter, not really butter. Sweet for sure. Smoked vanilla. I could see like a smoky vanilla for sure. This is delightful. It's totally edible smelling. It smells like Bananas Foster. Caramelized Bananas Foster. Yeah, some brown sugar vibes for sure. Okay, well, yeah, we'll be getting more of this for sure. And that's it, you guys. I mean, that was a lot. Thank you for sitting through that with me. Again, these are launching on March 1st. Check out that description box. I'm gonna be updating that as I receive the fragrance notes for all of these. I will go ahead and put them in there. And then post-burn reviews with, you know, additional information, anything else will be coming up in the coming weeks. Make sure that you are subscribed. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends who are also interested in the new Kringle candle fragrances for the spring and summer. And Alf and I appreciate you being here. Here's a look at the sweet boy. Oh, look, he's finally simmered down. Anyway, thank you so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.